YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another car story time. I haven't done this in a while, but I truly have a story that I want to share with you guys. It's very spiritual and it touched my heart, so I just really want to share this with you guys. So yes, let's get into this car story time. So this month I took my daughter out, I'll say about 2 weeks ago, to get a pair of shoes. She was looking for some Vans, and I think it was at the shoe carnival we went, and we were looking around and we finally got to an area where we found a pair of Vans that she really liked. So we were looking, for her size, and as we were looking, I turned around and I looked and I told her, well, you can try on the shoes right here at this little booth. They have the little benches for you to try on your shoes. So I turn around and I look and I see a brand new iPhone face down with the brand new iPhone case, the brand new iPhone earphones, everything, y'all. Now, as we all know, iPhones are at least $1,000. We know that the iPhone cases can be at least $40, and I know that the iPhone earphones can be at least $40 as well. I'm not an iPhone carrier. I use Samsung, but I know how expensive those phones are. And I was just looking around thinking that somebody soon was going to come back and get their iPhone. But as we stood there looking for my daughter's size in these pair of Vans, it just got empty. Like, everyone walked away. There was nobody there. And we sat there for at least, I'll say 10-15 minutes, and nobody came back for this iPhone. So I'm looking around and I'm just watching, trying to guard the phone, because I know that the times that we're living in, there's not a lot of honest people in this world. And I felt like if I walked away from that iPhone, that somebody would have stolen that iPhone. So I keep looking back while I'm helping my daughter with her shoes and just kind of trying to keep an eye on the iPhone. So, my daughter tried on a couple pairs of shoes, and she didn't really like the way they fit and didn't like the colors. So I'm like looking around like, well, nobody's coming back for this phone. And when the person who lost this phone realizes that they forgot their iPhone in the store, they are going to completely freak out. So I picked up the iPhone, and when I saw a worker in that store, I told him, hey, look, somebody left their iPhone here and I don't want anybody to steal it. I really feel like whoever left this phone, when they realize that they left their phone, they're going to speed back over here and be freaked out, hoping that somebody turned it in. And the guy that worked in the store that I handed to, he looked at me with bucked eyes like he was shocked that I was turning in this phone. And I told him, please make sure that you put this back there for the person who's going to come back and get this phone, because I know as soon as the person realizes that they left their phone, they're going to freak out and come back to this store. And I felt so good about that because, for one, I'm an honest person. I don't believe in stealing. I teach my children that you don't steal, you save up your money, you be obedient and obey God, and God will bless you. You don't have to take anything. And that, karma comes back on you, and you steal things like that can happen back to you. Not to mention, my daughter was with me. I'm just setting an example of what would that look like for a parent, especially a parent, and you have your child with you and you steal something that doesn't belong to you in front of your child. And then how are you supposed to teach them the morals of God and thou shalt not steal and things like that if you're stealing things and bringing it home and being proud that you took something that belonged to someone else? I could never ever do something like that. So, well, after this happened, I'll say a week later, guys, we went to Target. And we go to Target almost every weekend unless someone's sick or something like that. We went to Target, and there's a vlog that's up where I said it's Christmas at Target. That's the day that we went to Target. Went to Target, went in the Christmas aisles, and was looking at all the Christmas trees, all the gifts, all the ornaments, everything that they had in there, right? And as I was looking at all that stuff in there, I realized that they had some really, really cute Christmas trees, and they were all dressed up and everything. And I wanted to take a picture in front of this Christmas tree. So I asked my son to take a picture of me for a thumbnail for this video that I was recording in Target. So I never do this, you guys, but I guess I didn't want to have my keys in this picture. So I put my keys down right next to the tree, and I had some Gardener's Fructis leave-in conditioner in my hand. So I set both of those down right next to the Christmas tree that I was going to take a picture in front of. And my son was taking forever to take the pictures, and people kept coming back and forth right there, and I was trying to get a picture, like at least 2 pictures for a thumbnail for that video, and he was irritating me, and I was just like, why won't you take the picture? What is taking you so long? And so I just said, forget it, I'll just use the picture that you already took, because he was just annoying me. You know, ladies, mothers, fathers, how kids, and he's a teenager, are so annoying sometimes. And I took my phone from him, and I completely walked away from my keys. I was just so distracted and irritated by my son that I just completely forgot that I laid my keys down, and I walked away from him. Now, I walked away from my keys, and I was gone from my keys for a good 20 minutes, you guys. 20 minutes, when I finally realized, when me and my daughter were in the girls section looking at clothes, I realized that I did not have my keys. I said, oh my God, to my daughter Paris, I lost my keys. And everything froze right then. My daughter Paris freaked out, but for some reason I had a calm spirit. I just did not freak out. And then all of a sudden I heard the Lord's voice say, do not freak out, your keys are still here in Target. And so I was telling my daughter, calm down, because she was freaking out. You know, of course that is freaky, because normally I would be the one that's freaking out with anxiety, because I'm out here in Arizona, and I only have my parents as my family. My parents were out of town that weekend, so if I truly lost my keys and my keys were gone, we would have been stuck, because there was no one else there to pick us up. I didn't have the keys to my house. Everything was gone. So I'm telling my daughter, don't freak out, don't freak out. We're running back over to the Christmas tree where I took the picture. We get over there, the keys are gone, you guys. The keys are gone. But the leave-in conditioner, Gardener's conditioner, is sitting right there where I left my keys, next to my keys. The keys are gone. I'm just like, oh my God. So the Lord tells me again, calm down, your keys are still here in Target. So I'm believing that my keys are still in here, you know. So I'm looking around, and there's 2 ladies there by the Christmas tree hearing me saying, I lost my keys. And the lady said, hey, are you the one who lost your keys? There was a couple here who said that, oh my God, whoever lost their keys or left their keys here is going to freak out when they find out that they realize that they left their keys here. And they took my keys and took it up to customer service for me. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you guys so much. And we headed to customer service. I was kind of freaking out because I had to wait in line. You know how customer service line takes forever with people returning gifts and returning items back. And I just wanted to yell over everyone like, hey, I lost my keys. Do you have them? But I had to wait very patiently. And then, you know, as I waited, my turn came up. I got up there. I said, I lost my keys. A nice lady over there by the Christmas tree told me that some couple turned in my keys. And she said, can you describe your keys? And I'm going on to tell her that I have a blingy, shiny mace bottle on there. I have a Mickey Mouse P letter keychain on there. She goes, oh yes, they're right here. They were right there. I was so grateful, you guys. I just want to share with you that the exact same thing that I said about that person that left their iPhone, about them when they realize that they left their iPhone, that they're going to freak out. and they're going to come back and hope that somebody turned it in. That's exactly what that couple said about me leaving my keys over there by that Christmas tree. Those ladies over there heard that couple saying, "Oh my God, how awful. Whoever this is, when they realize that they left their keys, they're going to freak out and we're going to turn these in." I tell you guys, when you do things God's way, you get blessed. That was a blessing from God because of my obedience and doing God's work, that someone blessed me. That couple blessed me and turned my keys in. If it would have been anyone else, I could have lost my keys forever. I started praising God right there in Target. I stopped with my kids and I just started praying for that couple. I don't know who they were, but whoever they were, I prayed for their families and for them, because that God sent them as an angel to look after me and blessed me and turned in my keys. So I just want to share with you guys, be encouraged, do the right thing, because blessings come back to you when you obey God and you do God's work and be kind and do things for others. It's not good to do things like this world, and to feel like, you can take and steal and do things to other people, because it comes back on you. What you put out in a universe and what you put out in this world comes back to you. And it's your choice if you want to do good here or you want to do bad here. And I have chosen my whole life to do good here while I'm on this earth. And I'm just grateful that God blessed me to have some angels here still on this earth that will bless me. So I hope you guys like this car story time of the time that I turned in someone's iPhone and that someone blessed me and turned in my car keys, my house keys. My whole life was on my keychain. So yeah, God bless you guys. I hope you're having a blessed Saturday, and I will see you guys in another car story time. Peace.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.